Hey YouTube, Brooke Army Twins here. A few things. First to start out with, another Raven update. I did a paint job that I haven't got around to touching up. I have to remove some paint. Paint got places that I didn't want it to, but it's fine. This silver paint job right here is not that good. It needs to be touched up with some black. This just needs to be painted over the Raven signs on each side because it's just been destroyed. This needs some touching up right here. This needs some touching up. You can see that's silver. As you can see, my magwell is fine, and same with my clip release. I kept all this regular and all this regular because I like the color of that. As always, orange tip. The way to paint this is not to take it apart because it's a pain. Because of you will have to solder wires back if you open this up and try to paint it. So I just wrap tape around, put tape all through all the open spaces and stuff like that through my jam door. And as you can see, I kept the rails the same color because I think that's how you get a flawless fit and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm actually going to my friend's house for just hang out, and we're going to see over with Stefan and my friend 101 Nerf Modder, who has no videos, but he is a great modder, and Zeus Nala's house. I'm bringing my flip, so I will be probably doing something from that, yeah. So, yeah, and now I've got a commission, not a commission, but yeah, I guess a commission from Zeus Nala, my friend's house. I'm going to make an integrated Titan that shoots bullets, and I cut off the sight up here because I didn't think it went well with it. And I'm not done. We're still thinking if we want to cut this off. This guy gets ridiculous ranges. I'm like talking about. I modified the air tank first of all. I sealed it up. There's a lot of leaks in like the stock gun. This thing is getting like 100 yards. 100 yards, not 100 feet. 100 yards, which is 300 feet. Not accurately. It gets inaccurate about at like 150. But it's getting with regular darts, with my modified Whistler darts with hot glue on the tips, and not plastic straws, but like very like really high grade plastic straws, hot glued up into them. It's really good, and also with air zone darts, it gets awesome ranges. I have a deploy handle up here because I thought it'd be cool to hang it, and it's got this nice built-in sight. If you can see me on the other side. Hi. You can see my eye. Yeah, I'm going to shoot this once. Oh, yeah. The reason that I didn't, like, epoxy putty this or something in place, I didn't know Zeus Nala wanted to be able to move this. So I put hot glue on there, so if he really wants to, he can peel this off. And I was out of epoxy, and I had to get this done fast, so I had a little bit of super glue when I did that, and I had some hot glue, so I had to hot glue this on. If I ever get this back, I will do that. And like I said, I didn't have time to like cover these things up and shape it up. I just had to go. This is sharp. I'm probably gonna wrap something around here so it's more comfortable. I'm gonna shoot this on time. There's a little something the matter with the dial. It doesn't start pumping immediately. After 3 pumps it goes. I'm going to be totally quiet because you can hear how loud this is. If you saw that, it probably did. The funny thing is I had to dip this in water to get the hot glue off this ring right here. So when I shoot it, here, let me do this. I had to get up, I'm sorry. First of all, if you can hear that, I don't know if the microphone could pick that up, but I don't know. But there's a little, like, they're like, now I want you to watch the front. If you can see that, that's like moisture, call it. It smells a lot like spray paint. I think that's because I spray paint around my PVC. Not like on it, but like where I spray paint, like my PVC is like right next to it. I don't get spray paint on it, but that's just where it is. This gets great ranges. And this is the dart I was talking about. I have the straws that I put in here, these air zone darts. They're extremely stiff, as you can see. I'm trying, like, watch this. I'm trying with not all my might, but a lot of might to bend this, and I can't. Of course, if I wanted to, I could, but I don't want to because they're awesome. You have to put these in the barrel like this. It's a tight fit, which I like because that means it seals good. Also, to hold this in, I have hot glue because I said the reason I ran out of epoxy and epoxy putties, I put like epoxy putty, then epoxy, then epoxy putty, and then hot glue to cover that, and super glue. So this is not coming out. If it comes out, then he might be throwing it. But yeah. So here's one more time. Let me go get something. You might not believe me in this one, but from 20 feet away, if you can see this gun then did this. And one more thing that I realized, that this sight really doesn't work because if you're going to shoot it, the barrel's right here and then it's all the way up here. So you got to be like, oh gosh. So yeah. And here, let me give you a front view. Here, let me turn this light on. That mess that comes out. I was thinking about integrating a tire pump right here, but I just didn't feel like it. Oh, and one more thing, the reason I don't do coupler mods and stuff like that is I don't have a big workshop. My workshop is my room. And I'm in the middle of cleaning out a space for my workshop, but, so that's the reason here now. It got all blurry. That's because water shoots out. Brick Army Twins out. I'm gonna post a video from my flip camera later. Bye. Yeah.